Alive but ailing, revisiting Philippine democracy through Robert Dahl's democratic theory. This is a political and normative reflection on polyarchy in practice. Robert Dahl, one of the giants of the democratic theory, taught us that no democracy is ever perfect. Ang tunay na umiiral ay tinatawag niyang polyarchy, isang sistema kung saan ang kapangyarihan ay nakakalat, hindi nakasentro sa isang tao o sa isang pamilya. In his book, Who Governs, published in 1961, Dahl analyzed New Haven politics and discovered that democracy is not ruled by one elite group, but by a network of plural interests. Later, in his book Polyarchy, published in 1971, he formalized this concept by saying that democracy is not an ideal end state, but a continuum, something societies must constantly strive toward. For Dahl, democracy is not just about elections. It is about participation that is effective, equal, and informed. Sa madaling sabi, hindi sapat na may halalan lamang. Kailangan alam ng mga tao, ng mga mamamayan ang totoo. May boses sila at may kakayahan silang baguhin ang direksyon ng mga isyong pampubliko. Dahl calls this the five democratic criteria, the basic conditions that distinguish a functioning polyarchy from mere electoral facade. If we apply Dahl's framework to the Philippines, makikita natin ang malalim na agwat between form and substance. Yes, we have elections every 3 years, pero sino ba talaga ang may control sa agenda? Sino ang may access sa information? Sino ang nakikinabang sa participatory mechanism? Sa unang tingin, mukhang buhay na buhay ang demokrasya natin. Ang dami pa ring bumoboto. Pero ayon kay Robert Dahl, effective participation means hindi lang basta bumoboto ka, kundi may pantay kang oportunidad na marinig. In our context, money politics and clientelism distort equality. The poor vote, yes, but often under pressure or expectation. So, ang demokrasya natin masasabing participatory, pero hindi ganap na patas. Dahl reminds us that one person, one vote is meaningless if influence is bought or inherited. Sa Pilipinas, pare-pareho nga ang boto pero hindi pare-pareho ang kapangyarihan. Dynastic politics concentrates power in families who can afford campaigns worth millions. Kahit formal equality exists, substantive inequality persists. Dahl emphasizes enlightened understanding. Citizens must know the truth to decide wisely. Pero sa panahon ng fake news, red tagging at troll armies, paano makakapagpasya ng tama ang mga tao? As Dahl would say, democracy collapses when ignorance is weaponized and truth becomes relative. For Dahl, the ultimate test of democracy is who controls what gets decided. In our case, kahit may people's initiative, ang mga paksang tinatalakay sa Kongreso ay madalas dictated by elites. Kaya ang mga tao, ang mga mamamayan ay reactive, not proactive. The agenda is captured before the conversation even begins. Dahl's fifth criterion, inclusiveness, means that all adults should have a genuine voice. Ngunit sa Pilipinas, may karapatan nga, pero hindi lahat nakakaabot sa proseso. Indigenous peoples, farmers, and activists often face intimidation. As Dahl warned, a democracy that excludes the powerless is a contradiction in terms. These indices confirm what Dahl foresaw. Democracies may exist in form but not in full function. We are free enough to vote, yet not free enough to change who holds power. The data reveals the gap between electoral democracy and effective democracy, a gap Dahl's theory helps us measure. In Dahl's language, the Philippines is a polyarchy in distress, a democracy that lives yet limps. May election, may boto, may mamamayan, pero kulang sa equity, enlightenment at control. Ang hamon sa atin, how do we turn this fragile polyarchy into a mature democracy? Dahl leaves us with hope because the cure lies in participation itself. Dahl would say democracy is not self-sustaining. It depends on democratic citizens. Kaya kung gusto natin ng tunay na pagbabago, kailangan nating palakasin ang mamamayan. Through education, transparency, and courage, we can transform our polyarchy into a more genuine democracy. Thank you very much. God bless you all.